Hi guys, welcome back to Nebula Fox Toy Reviews. Today we are back with even more Jurassic World, but it's not super recent stuff. Yes, we are going back in time to the good year of 2025 for some Jurassic World Rebirth figures. Yes, we're going back to ones that tie in with the films. So these are the Wild Raw figures, and we have the Utahraptor. This one I've actually had in my possession since the figures were released, basically. This was the only one from the wave that I really wanted, and I was more than happy to give it its own video eventually. But the other ones... the other ones that I've picked up were heavily discounted because no one else wanted them, so they had them on really cheap. So I also picked up the Maiasaura and the Ankylosaurus. Now, the Ankylosaurus I would have happily just left it because, well, Mattel have released lots of Ankylosaurus in the past, but because they've released so many Ankylosaurus in the past, this one went really discounted. This one went down to, I think it was like £10 I think I paid for it, just because like I said, they've released so many Ankylosauruses that it's not really a species that people are buying anymore when they release figures of it. So I thought it was about time that I picked up another Ankylosaurus, because my previous one that I bought from Mattel was the original Rebirth one from the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom toy line. So when Mattel first released figures, I thought it was about time I got another one. So yeah, let's head on over to the review table and crack all these guys out of their cages, shall we? Well, here we are. Here are the figures, and I am going to start with the Utahraptor because that is the one I was most excited for. So I'm going to put the camera down, take the other two off to the side for a moment. They will probably go off in the background. And here is the Utahraptor. Oh, let me bring the camera up a bit. Here is the Utahraptor. Like I said, this is the one that I have had in my possession the longest out of the three that I'm looking at today. This is the only one I paid full price for. I bought this at the very start of the Rebirth toy line. So I got this when the figures very first dropped because I was really excited for this one, and I hate that it's taken me this long to finally getting around to reviewing it. So, Rebirth packaging, Rebirth logo, Utahraptor, there's a Spinosaurus down here on the back, on the side even, Rebirth on the back. What does the figure do? The other ones in the wave, we'll also be looking at the Maiasaura today, and the Ankylosaurus is from wave 2. I kind of wish I'd got the Baryonyx and the Pseudoceratops as well, but oh well, you can't have everything. And then security protection. So let's snip the raptor out. I'm also gonna have to pretty much destroy this packaging. Right, I'm gonna pause it because it's gonna take me a while to take the tail out. I'm gonna pause it, assemble it, and then I shall be back. I'll do it with the others as well. Alright, I'm back. I've assembled it. It was literally just this segment of the tail that needed attaching. So as you can tell where it's attached. And yep, I like this figure. It's a really nice figure. The paintwork on it, the eyes are painted really nicely on both sides. The teeth are actually a separate piece. As you can see there, they're moving. So these teeth, you don't actually have to worry about them, the paint chipping, because they're not even painted. They're just a white piece. The inside of the mouth is actually coloured on the roof as well. And the tongue is painted. So that is really nicely done. Colouring wise, It's not boring, it's not the most vibrant, but it's also not really boring, so I'm happy with it. I would have liked some of this orange to be on the tail, maybe like a little speckling on the tail feathers, like on the fan. But you know what? I'm happy with it. It's a really, really nicely painted figure. No painted claws, but that is normal for Mattel. If you want to, you can just grab a bit of, grab some black paint and do it yourself. So yeah, it's very, very nicely done. I do like this little bit of white under the eye as well. The detail on this figure, because this thing is just covered in feathers, so the detailing on it is really, really nice as well. So you got all these nice feathers going down the arms, you got feathers going all the way down the body and covering the tail. And then when they go down the leg, they stop just before the ankle, which is really nice as well. All in all, a very nice Utahraptor figure. The arm, for articulation, the arms can go back and forth, but they can also go out to the side. So you can have him sort of doing a threat display, or the funky chicken. Legs can go forward and back. They are on ratchets, so they thunk into place, basically so it'll stand up, because the electronics make it a bit front heavy. So the thunking into place is for balance, basically. And it also makes noises. In the long run, I think once I've filmed these videos, I'm going to take the batteries out of these, because the noises are activated with the tail and head movement. So in storage, they will probably make their own noises quite a lot. And to make the noises, I'm going to have it facing this way. So you move the tail up, down and side to side. For it to make noises. Side to side doesn't make noises, thankfully. But it does move the head. And then you can... So yeah, you can see how with the slightest knock, like even if I do... Okay, it didn't do it that time. But like... So yeah, even just moving the head, not up thankfully, if you just move the head without touching the tail, it still makes the noises. Oh, another point, you've got the pointless tail rotation for the articulation as well. But yeah, very, very cool figure. Really glad I got my hands on it. I don't remember this one ever actually going down in price in the UK. Maybe in Smith's it did eventually, but in the Entertainer where I got this from, I don't think the Utahraptor ever went down in price because it actually sold. It was popular enough for it to sell. But anyway, here is the DNA scan code. I couldn't think of the word then. You should definitely have this in your app by now, because nearly every single Jurassic toy reviewer has already done this by now. I am very late to the party with these guys, but I do not care. Moving on to the Maiasaura. I got this one out of the packaging straight away because same wave as the Utahraptor, so the packaging is exactly the same. There's a bit of a hunchback. I don't like that the head is this far down all the time. Oh, it does have the... Yep. It's got the noises again. We'll probably look at the noises afterwards. But I don't like how far down the head is. Like its default is the head all the way down. But all in all, very nice looking figure still. I do like the colour scheme, especially on the head. Although with the eyes like that, it has definitely seen some shit. Eye paint good on both sides, which makes a difference. Love the splash of orange on the bill, and then the little stripe of orange going down to the legs. No colour on that really, apart from like the white and the white speckle here. I think my main gripe with this figure, apart from the head's default position, is the toes. They did this with the the Iguanodon for Dominion as well, where they only gave it 2 toes on the front foot. Well, okay, 4 if you count these 2 little dew claws as well, but like, it didn't walk on just 2 toes. I do believe recent research has shown that Maiasaura at least had basically like 1 big hoof at the front. At least that's what it looked like in, is it the Dinosaurs on Netflix? But it definitely wouldn't have walked on 2 toes. I just think it looks weird. But for articulation, the front legs can go forward and backwards, and also out to the side. Back legs, once again, forward and back, no outwards. They are once again on a soft ratchet of the back legs, so it sort of just funks them into place. And you've got the pointless tail rotation. It really is pointless when it's even more pointless when it's only a section of the tail that does it. But anyway, you've already heard some of the noises that this thing makes, because this one is actually a lot more sensitive than the Utahraptor, but we'll do it again anyway. That is my favourite noise that this thing makes. It just sounds like it's stepped on a Lego. Let's hear that. Let's hear that. Stepped on the Lego again. But like the Utahraptor. Okay, side to side actually makes the noises as well this time with this one. So you're going to get the noises no matter which way you move the head with this guy. Oh, I love the stepping on a Lego noise. Okay, that's those 2 done. Those were from the first wave. And now I'm going to bring in the Ankylosaurus from the second wave. I'd already started snipping this one out of the packaging, but then I realised the back of it is slightly different because we have different species. I didn't get any of these. I also can't remember what they are. Because I never got them, I never really paid attention. Figures of this size I don't normally get because I'm running out of space, but these were all reduced apart from the Utahraptor. Like, I have to really want the species for me to bother buying it, which is why I got the Utahraptor one. Are you... nope. Are you flat now? Yep, you're flat. So, Ankylosaurus. A cool species. Like I said in the introduction, it's one that Mattel have done a lot. And I only got the very first one because the sculpt is always exactly the same. So I thought, I'm going to get this one because it's about time I got another Ankylosaurus. I do really like the colours on this one. Love that the spikes, like the armour spikes, are black, so they at least stand out. Apart from the tail. You know, no paint on the tail apart from the club. But it is very cool. All of the spikes going down the side of the body and on the top are like a rubbery material. So they're a bit safer. These ones are solid. The ones on the head are definitely solid. But it's okay. I don't mind. In fact, I personally wouldn't have minded if they were all solid, because I'm not going to swing this thing around and poke someone in the eye with it. But it's cool. Articulation, as per usual. Front legs can go forward and back, and out to the side. Back legs, just forward and back, and they are once again on a soft ratchet. I mean, I know for the 2-legged ones, it's for balance purposes. But I mean, this is a 4-legged thing that is like an inch off the ground, so it doesn't really need the ratchets to be sturdy, but oh well. It's cool that they've done it. Sound-wise, It makes all your typical Ankylosaurus noises. Well, I guess this one would actually make sense if you just grab the head and move the tail. Because you can then have it fighting the T-Rex. So this one works either way, really. And here is the scan code for it. No, is it that one? I don't know which way around the scan codes go. I don't think it really matters when it comes to scanning it which way round the scan code is. But there's the Ankylosaurus one. So, very cool set of figures. I'm going to move the camera. No, I'm not going to move the camera. I'm going to move the figures. Very cool set of figures. Very happy with that. I'm so glad that I finally got around to opening the Utahraptor. This thing has been begging me to open it since Rebirth came out, since I bought it. But I have been good, and I have held off until I've been ready to review it. But anyway, oh, someone's bin's just fallen over. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I shall see you all in the next video, whatever that'll be. Bye!